If you want to see me do 2 looks with a few different lime greens, then stick around. All right, let's get this out of the way. If you like the contents of this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content on this channel in general, and you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. That would be lovely. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video. I am very excited to do this video. This video was a subscriber suggestion, or I guess request, from less than 24 hours ago, and I'm just in the mood to do this. And so instead of hello today, maybe I should say bonjour, because the subscriber is Julie from Quebec in Canada. So hello, Julie. I am going to do 2 looks today, 1 on each eye, and we will see how it goes. I intend to speed through a lot of the application. I won't cut anything, but I will speed through it because I'm not a makeup artist. I'm not necessarily here to show you technique. I'm just here to show you some ideas that you can apply if you like. And if I keep my yapping to a minimum, this video can be less than an hour long because I'm not that quick on makeup. Anyway, I am going to do 2 looks, one of them using palettes that I believe are still available, and another one using some of my favorites but that are discontinued. You will see a couple of different looks that way. So let's get started with the first look. I have not practiced either one of those. I am not using any kind of specialty brushes, just my cheap basic Quo and Sephora brushes, not the pro stuff. And like I said, I'm your average makeup wearer, nothing special. So let's just see how it goes. I'm going to show you the palettes. First off, the palette that I have on my eye for all the base colors is this Smashbox Matte Exposure. It's just nice. They're all mattes. I'm panning that palette this year. It just made sense. And then the 2 palettes that I will be using are the NARS Provocateur, which is a holiday palette for 2018, and the Linda Hallberg, Linda Hallberg, Enchanted Secrets. So these are the 2 that I'm going to be using today. I did a few swatches on my hand. I know that I want to use them and I should be good with it. Okay, so first off, starting with the NARS, I'm going to be using this terracotta color, and then this one that, if you're familiar with Urban Decay, it looks a little bit like Lounge, but more sheer. And the colors are called Exploit and Endless Party. Exploit and Endless Party. Anyway, that doesn't really matter, but I like to tell you the names. So I'm going to zip it now and start off with those first 2 colors before I get into the lime green. I just decided to do, to put White Russian on from Buxom. I love Buxom lipsticks, and this one is the Full On Lip Cream. I think it's going to go with the two looks, at least for now. I might change my mind later. But just to recap, I used four of these colors. Primarily this one, which is a terracotta, this one that is a rust with a green sparkle to it. And I have to say that these two colors can easily be duped. Any terracotta color will usually do, and they come in so many matte brown palettes. I will also say that one dupe for this color would be Lounge, would be one that I would think of from Urban Decay. And they come in a number of colors. I think one from the new Urban Decay Elements, I think it's some like fantasy or something. There's something similar, it's just the colors are reversed. But essentially there's some green in it. Then I used this to brighten up my inner corner, and then this one for my brow bone. So 4 colors from here, and I used the Yogurt Jumbo Pencil from NYX to do a kind of, not a cut crease. I wouldn't say it's a, is it a cut crease? No, I wouldn't say it. I would just say it's a base. To put on Ethereal from Linda Hallberg, or Hallaberry, Hallberg or Hallaberry, based on what I understand anyway. And it has 3 colors. It has pink, peach, and green in it, which I thought went really well with the Provocateur palette. So that is look number 1, and I think it is limey green enough. I hope that it translates on camera. I will come really, really close at the end once I have both looks on. So again, I really hope, I know this one's available, and I really hope you can still get your hands on this one if you really love this look. And if you want to see more with the Provocateur, take a look at the few different looks that I've made with that palette. You will see some in previous weeks. For this next one, I decided to use a palette that is available, and that is the Subculture, because there's always this view of the Subculture being hard to use, and I could not disagree more. I am going to use All Star and Roxy down here. Those are the 2 colors I'm going to use. I didn't want to use a green since I'm going to be using lime green. I thought that would just be too much. And a lime green, which one am I going to use? I think I'm going to use this, no, I really want a lime green. This one is discontinued, but it is my favorite, and so I'm just going to use it. I'm going to use this one, XOXO, from the Jean-Michel Basquiat collection from Urban Decay. The one I was going to use, and it's probably all over the place, even though this palette did not get fantastic reviews, is Mean from the Full Spectrum palette. I really love this color, but I'm just going to go for a really punchy green because some folks might think of this green as a bit of a cop-out because it's not as powerful as the XOXO or as Thrash in the Electric palette. And the Electric palette, I'm talking about the Electric palette from Urban Decay. If you've never seen that palette, where is it? I'll just show you. This is Thrash right here, and when you put a base, it turns lime green. If you want to see more about these lime green colors, all of the lime green greens in my collection, I will put a link right here if I haven't done so already. Okay, let's play a little bit with the Subculture. I'm going to use the brush that is right in the Subculture. Let me just do the look again, fast forward, and yeah, we'll go from there. have my second eye done, and I will do liner and lashes as well. Okay, here are my finished looks. I'm going to just scoot forward so you can really see what I did. So here we go. On this eye, we have the Provocateur and Linda Hallberg, or Linda Hallaberry. We talked about that lime green. I used the NYX yogurt as a base, and you can see that sparkly lounge-like color from the Provocateur. And I used the nice white iridescent color in that Provocateur palette on my brow bone. I definitely think that this is a wearable evening look. And you can zhuzh up the iridescent ethereal from the Linda Hallberg by just not doing a base. So, you can boost up the ethereal by Linda Hallberg by putting that yogurt base that I used from NYX, or if you want a softer look, just omit that base and you will just have a nice light wash of that lime green. Now on the other side, here I just used the Grand Entrance mascara by Elizabeth Arden, one that I'm testing out right now, and I used the black Elizabeth Arden pencil as well. So that is all I have here. For anything else on my face, just look down below in the description box. And on this side, I used the Subculture palette for most of my eyelid, and I ended up doing a cut crease, my first partial cut crease ever, by the way, which is why I had to clean it up. I went too high up, and I'm close. I'm not 100%, but I'm close. And I used, it looks weird because it's depotted. It's just the NYX contour highlighter that is in my project pan. I'll link my project pan if you want to see what it is. And I use that. You can use anything, concealer, you can use NYX pencils, you can use foundation, you can use pretty much anything that is wet and sticky. And that's what she said. And so here we go. I cut up to about here and then filled in with the XOXO from Jean-Michel Basquiat. And I ended up doing one last thing that I did not talk about, which is right here, I ended up putting Electric from the Subculture, just kind of to put a little bit of a fade into the axis color for the Subculture. And I really like the effect. It went just a little bit further in. Now, doing it again, I would have less of the XOXO and then fade into Electric, then into the purple. But it being the first time I do this, I'm pretty happy with it. And if anything, you know, if you don't want to use this for a night out or a day look, some people would do this as a day look. This is a great Halloween combo, just saying, looks pretty cool to me. So there you have it, two looks that are somewhat similar using a combination of two palettes, and I did not intend to do two similar looks. My apologies for that in a way, because they're not that different, although I would say that one is more wearable, don't you think? And then one is more out there. Yes? No? Anyway, that's it. I realize they're somewhat similar, but at least I used 4 palettes in doing that, and really only one of the 4 for sure at this point as I'm filming this video is no longer available. So it's definitely possible to recreate that look. And at the same time, there are dupes for all of these shadows. It's, you know, find a lime green that you like and just go for it and have some fun. I hope you found this interesting, or at least entertaining in some way, shape, or form. Please let me know what you think of the 2 looks down below. That would be fantastic. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.